Hi, I'm Neslihan from Huawei Developers, and welcome to Develop with HMS Core. Today, I'm going to talk about how to develop a taxi calling application with HMS Map Kit and Direction API. Contents. The first one, mobile services. The second, introduction to Huawei Map Kit. And the last one, development process. Mobile services. Why do developers use mobile services? Mobile services are unified with services that use it in mobile application development. It has a deep and strong foundation. Mobile services allows the results that many development teams can achieve with long-term working to be integrated into the project with the help of a library. Developers prefer to use mobile services instead of writing long and complex code because mobile services meet all the needs of a developer fastly and reliability. Another reason is reliability. Mobile services are tested many times before they are offered to developers. Mobile services are developed by large teams. Thanks to the great researches along the development process and tested that give clear results. The reliability of mobile services is at the top level. Bug fixing is very easy in mobile services. Bugs are predetermined and coded for developers. No unexpected bugs will be encountered. Also, all errors are documented and solutions are clear. Mobile services documented contain all the integration steps and method descriptions. You can find out what to do when you encounter any problems in these documents. A well-prepared document means a well-prepared mobile services. Also, the working style of the mobile service and all background tasks are explained in the documents, so it's easy to learn. What are the advantages of mobile services? The first advantage of mobile services is to provide high performance as well as easy integration process and usage. Nowadays, speed is important advantage and mobile services provide fast and accurate results. Mobile services have ready infrastructures. So another advantage of mobile services is that it saves developers from long and complex codes. Another advantage of mobile services is that they are reliable. It's offered to the developers after all the necessary tests are successfully done. So developers can safely use mobile services and save their time. Mobile services have been documented successfully. Therefore, it provides a great advantage of use. The most important advantage is that mobile services are live. New features are added to the mobile services day by day, and every added feature meets the developer's needs. In summary, every detail is designed for developers. What are Huawei Mobile Services? Huawei Mobile Services is Huawei's alternative to Google Mobile Services and contains the app and services which launch with the devices as standard. HMS consists of 7 key services and HMS Core which supported app development on the platform. These are Huawei ID, Cloud, App Gallery, Themes, Huawei Video, Browser, and Assistant. Huawei Quick App is the alternative to Google Instant Apps. Available in more than 170 plus countries and regions, the HMS apps including Huawei Browser has completed over 200 million downloads, and Huawei Cloud over 160 million, and HMS Themes app over 70 million downloads. App Gallery is Huawei's official app store. Thanks to App Gallery, you can search for mobile applications, download them, and share the applications you have developed with other users. App Gallery, which is actively used in more than 170 countries, has more than 400 million active users and more than 1.3 million developers. HMS Core offers a rich array of open, device and cloud capabilities, which facilitate efficient development, fast growth, and flexible monetization. This enables global developers to pursue groundbreaking innovation, deliver next-level user experiences, and make premium content and services broadly accessible. Developers of HMS Core capabilities and services only need to integrate the HMS Software Development Kit in order to use Huawei's open capabilities. Account Kit, Map Kit, Location Kit, Ad Kits, Analytics Kit, Push Kit, Search Kit, Scan Kits are some of the HMS kits.
Hi, I am Mustafa from Huawei Developers and welcome to Develop with HMS Core. Now I am going to talk about Introduction to Huawei Map Kit. Huawei Map Kit is a powerful map SDK for Android devices. With the Map Kit, you can add map and map-related functions into your application. It provides many convenient features. You can display buildings, roads, water systems, and point of interest on the map. Our user can interact with the map and use gestures and buttons on the map. Also, Map Kit supports map drawing functions like adding location marker, map layer, overlays, and various shapes. Furthermore, Map Kit works in an integrated manner with Location Kit and Site Kit. Supported devices. Map Kit supports mobile phones and tablets. For now, it does not support smart screens, watches, VR glasses, and head units. But the devices supported by the Map Kit are increasing as time goes by. On the other hand, Map Kit works on both Huawei devices and non-Huawei devices. The only requirement is HMS Core needs to be installed on the device. For the Huawei phones and tablets, the EMUI version of the device should be 5.0 or later, and the HMS Core version should be 4.0.0 or later. For the non-Huawei Android phones, the Android version should be 7.0 or later, and the HMS Core version should be 5.1.0 or later. Service pricing. Map Kit is built on the standard pay-as-you-go basis, so Huawei ensures that it does not charge you for service you don't use. Also, Huawei offers each developer a $300 coupon in free usage for Location Kit, Map Kit, and Site Kit every month. The coupons are not cumulative and unused amount cannot be carried forward to the future month. When we look at the table, we can see the details of charge. Map loading and static map services are available free of charge in all cases, so you can utilize the most used services on Android side without paying. The Direction API, which includes walking route planning, cycling route planning, driving route planning, and Metrics API, which includes walking route planning, cycling route planning, driving route planning, have the same charges. The first 100,000 queries are charged at $3.5 per 1,000 times. After the 100,000 queries, the price goes down to the $2.8 per 1,000 times. Function restrictions. Map Kit is supported in 225 countries or regions. For now, it is not supported in Chinese mainland, but there is no restriction for the functions irrelevant to the map data. Also, the route planning services is available in the 153 countries or regions, and the number of supported countries is increasing as time goes by. About SDK dependencies. Map Kit requires a minimum Android Software Development Kit version 19 and above. It means that Map Kit will work at 98.1% of the devices on the market. Also, it is recommended that Java Development Kit version should be 1.8 or higher.
HiTaxi finds the nearest taxi around and directs it to you. You can see driver's name, photo, ratings, and license plate, as well as the ETA on a live map. This app has following features, which can be examined as an example. Login into an app using Huawei ID or phone number. Find users' location via Location Kit and show their locations on the map. Pick a destination from the map or search location with the Site Kit. Create a route between two coordinates with Direction API and draw it on the map. Show ETA information such as estimated arrival time and distance. Create and show notifications using the Push Kit and CloudDB together. Store drivers' ratings to CloudDB, retrieve, and show them on the screen. See the route on the Paddle Maps application. HiTaxi's reference application, which is about booking taxi. Main idea is choosing departure and destinations, driving a route between two coordinates, and show driving with an animation on map. In this application, CPs can see how to implement Map Kit in their application and how to work with navigation for cars between destinations with the help of Direction API. Also, CPs can see how to implement Location Kit to their application and how to work with the location of the device. CPs can have an example to integrate SiteKit to choose a destination departure points and to see how to work with places. There is a PushKit integration in HiTaxi, and CPs can have knowledge about how to work with PushKit. CPs can see an example about how to show route on Petal Maps app. While developing this reference application, we have used many different kits. Let's examine them briefly, one by one. Map Kit has been used to show location and route on map, let users to communicate with map while choosing departure and destination points. Location Kit has been used to obtain users' current location. SiteKit has been used to let users to choose destination and departure points. Also, users can search location with the widget feature of SiteKit. PushKit has been used to send notification when taxi has been arrived to user's location. Analytics Kit has been used to analyze necessary data according to users' choices, such as which car type they have been selected. Auth service has been used for authentication operations and saving users. CloudDB has been used for saving trip and driver ratings and notifications. Crash service has been used to detect crashes in the application and report them on AGC. Let's examine all screens in application with their features. In splash screen, we are showing an animation to user while checking location permissions of device and getting user's location. To log in into app, we have two options. These options are using Huawei ID or using phone number to log in. If user click on login with Huawei button, it will directly navigate user into app by signing in with Huawei ID. If user click on login with phone number text, user will be navigated to screen where app will ask phone number. In this screen, users will enter their phone number and they will choose their country to get phone code. We will merge country code and phone number. Then, we will send verification code to phone number. To send verification code, we are using auth service. In this screen, users will enter the verification code. This verification code will be sent to phone number which users have entered on previous screen. If the verification code is correct, users will navigate to home screen. In this home screen, firstly, we are checking that user has allowed for location permissions or has not. If user has not allowed the application for location permissions, screen which is on right side will be shown to user to allow user for location permissions. If user has allowed location permissions, map will be shown on user's location. On bottom sheet, users can choose the car type and destination place. After destination and departure point has been selected, users can call the taxi. After user has selected departure and destination points, route will be drawn on map with Direction API. ETA information such as estimated arrival time and distance will be shown on bottom sheet. When user has clicked on Call Taxi button, taxi will be called. When taxi has arrived to user's location, dialog will be shown as shown on the screen which is on right side. Also, notification will be sent to users with PushKit when taxi has arrived to user's location. After route has been drawn on map, Petal Maps button will be shown with Show Route on Petal Maps text. If users click on Petal Map button, route will be shown on Petal Maps application, which is developing by Huawei. After taxi has arrived and user has clicked on Start Trip button, trip will start. On bottom sheet, driver's data will be shown, pick up and drop off places will be shown, and next step will be described. In this screen, users can choose destination or departure point. Users have two options to choose two locations. First one is choosing location on map, as you see on the screen which is on left side. If users click on Set Destinations button, locations will be selected which red marker is showing on map. Second one is choosing location with the help of SiteKit's widget feature. Users can type a location and choose on one location from recommended places. This screen will be shown after trip has been finished. Users will vote the vehicle and the driver on the screen. Users' votes for driver and vehicle are saving on CloudDB. In this screen, menu will be shown. For now, users can sign out and navigate to notifications screen. In this screen, users' notifications will be shown. These notifications are getting from the CloudDB. Before starting development, we need to install Android Studio and all necessary things for developing an Android app, such as Java SDK. To test the application, we need Huawei phone. If you don't have Huawei phone, don't worry. Huawei provides cloud debugging feature, which provides an efficient and free cloud debugging solution on App Gallery Connect. To work with App Gallery Connect and use Huawei mobile services, we need to have a developer account. Getting a developer account on Huawei is free. First of all, we need to create an application on App Gallery Connect. We should open developer.huawei.com website on our web browser. We can click on Huawei Mobile Service button to navigate Huawei Mobile Services documentation website. Now, let's click on the console button. We can use our phone number, email, login ID with the password, or we can use QR code to log in with the account, which we have used to create developer account. I will use my Huawei phone to log in by using QR code. Now, let's click on App Gallery Connect button to create an application. To create new application or to see the list of our applications, let's click on My Apps button. We can see the list of our applications on My Apps page. If you would like to create new application, we can click on New App button. I will create demo app to introduce these steps. We can type app name and choose app category as app. I will set default language as English. We should enable Add to Project checkbox to create a project according to application which we are going to create. Let's click on OK button. App and project will be created automatically. We can move cursor on My Apps button. On the opening dialog, let's click on My Projects button. We will type package name manually. This should be the package name of our application and we shouldn't have any typo. There is already an application with the package name of HiTaxi application. So I will type demo package name in here. Then we can click on the Save button. In General Information tab, we need to set data processing location. Let's click on Set button to set data processing location. There are 4 different options to set data processing location. you can choose the nearest country to your current location. I will set it as Germany and click on OK button. Now we need to sign an application and send SHA-256 certificate fingerprint before downloading AG-Connect services.json file. Let's open the Android Studio. Click on Build tab, and the opening menu, click on Generate Signed Bundle and APK. We have two options to sign our application. We will create signed APK file, so we need to choose second option. After choosing APK option, we can click on Next button. If we don't have case store before, we can create new one. If we would like to create new one, we can click on Create New button. We need to fill the form. We need to set case store path, passwords, alias for K, and password K. Also, we need to set organization details or our first and last name on certificate part. After we have filled all necessary data, we can click on OK button. Data which we have set it will be added automatically. Let's click on Next button. Now we can choose build variants and signature versions as we would like to do in our applications. I will generate one for release version. And I will choose both jar signature and full APK signature. Let's click on Finish button and our GKA save file will be created. Let's open our app level build.gradle file to add signing configs. Firstly, we will define signing configs. While we are defining signing configs, we will use data which we have set it when creating GKS file. Let's add them both release and debug build variants. To add this signing configs to build variants, we can see this line. For each build variant, we will add signing config as value as signing configs.release. Now we need to get SHA-256 value. To get SHA-256 value, we need to run signing report. Let's click on Gradle button right here. On HiTaxi Gradle, we should choose Tasks folder and then Android folder. We will see signing report task in here. We need to do double click on signing report to run it. Once we have run a signing report, we will get all values in there. Before getting AG-Connect services.json file, we will get SHA-256 value and set it on App Gallery Connects. Let's copy it. And now we need to turn back to App Gallery Connect. We need to set copied SHA-256 value to SHA-256 certificate fingerprint part. Then we need to click on Manage APIs button. In Manage APIs page, we can enable and disable the services which we are going to use in our application. After we have finished this configuration, we can go back to General Information tab. Now we are ready to download HConnect services.json file. First of all, after setting SHA-256 certificate fingerprint, we can download the HConnect services.json file. We will add this file in the app folder as you see right here. Let's open project level build.gradle file. In here, we need to add memory repository URL to under both repositories inside the build script and repositories inside the all projects. Then, if we have already added HConnect services.json file to our app folder, we can move forward to add App Gallery Connect plugin. We can add this class path to the dependencies inside the build script. Now, let's open the app level build.gradle file. Huawei Maps dependencies should be added in here inside the dependencies area. Current version for Huawei Map Kit dependency is 5.0.3.302. Then we need to add Huawei HConnect plugin right here in the plugin area. To work with Huawei Map Kit, we need to add some permissions on Android manifest.xml file. Let's open Android manifest.xml file to add necessary permissions. To work with Huawei Map Kit, we need to add these dependencies, which you can see right here. These permissions are Internet, access network state, change Wi-Fi state. Also, if you would like to do something with user's location or show location on map, we should add these two permissions too. Access course location, access find location. To show Huawei map on screen, we can use map view on our XML file. We can make map view configurations as default on XML, such as defining camera position and zoom level. Or we can change them inside the activity or fragment by getting user's location. As we see right here on line 69, we need to have an instance of Huawei Map. Our activity or fragment class should implement onMapReady callback interface. We need to override onMapReady function of onMapReady callback interface. Inside this function, we will do necessary operations for getting ready the Huawei map. Also, we need to override these onStart, onResume, onStop, onDestroy, and onLow-memory functions. Inside these functions, we need to make some operations for Huawei map. As we see on application, Huawei Map displays all POIs, roads, and water places. Map Kit provides us many useful features such as buttons and gestures. As an example, the gestures, we can use set on camera idle listener feature to get center position of map, while we let user to choose a location by scrolling on map. We can get coordinates of center points inside the map by using camera position feature of Huawei Map, as we see right here on line 144 and 145. To make network requests, we will use retrofit library. Firstly, let's add these retrofit and OKHTTP dependencies on app level build.gradle file. Version of retrofit library will be 2.9.0 and version of OKHTTP library will be 4.9.1. This app has been developed by using HILT as dependency injection library. Let's open network module class, which has been created to provide retrofit object. Firstly, we will create OKHTTP instance by using provide OKHTTP client function. As we see right in here, we will add API query parameter to direction API request. We can add this query parameter as you see on line 48. When we look on get retrofit function, we can see that this function provides us retrofit instance. As we have created OKHTTP client instance above, Hilt will help us to get this parameter right here automatically. We will add this OKHTTP clients instance to retrofit instance on line 67. Then we will add base URL for direction API. If we press left control key and click on network constants.map base URL, we can see the base URL for direction API. To understand how Direction API works with HUAWEI, let's open the developer website and see the example response. As we see, API response contains duration text for path to show estimated time of arrival and distance value. As we see inside steps, each step has its own ATA values with duration and distance. Estimated time of arrival is the time that is expected of a transport system to arrive at its destination. This term can be used at various scenarios. During a trip or journey, it's used to notify to the passengers how much time is left before the transport gets to a certain point. To send a request, basically, we can just send departure and destination coordinates. Getting response has many subclasses. Let's examine them step by step. Response class contains 3 variables. We will focus on routes to get direction route. Route contains planned routes from departure to destination coordinates. It returns us list, and if list is empty, we can understand that there is not any available route. As we see on route model, it contains many details about route. We can learn many configuration details about route, but most important thing is paths. Other than paths list, coordination bounds can be useful for us to center map on screen, because coordination bound model contains northeast and southwest variables. We can center map on screen by using this coordination bounds instance. Path model will help us to draw direction route on map because it contains ETA values in duration text and duration in traffic text variables. As we see right here, path model contains start location and end location variables. They are in coordination type. We can set marker on destination and departure coordinates by using these variables. If we would like to get departure and destination addresses, we can use start address and end address variables. As we see on steps variable, it contains steps as list. These steps give us each step between start location and end location. If we would like to notify users about what to do in each route and street, we can use steps list. Step model is a little bit similar with path model. Just step model is small part of path, and when they become together, they constitute path model. As we see, step has its own distance and duration variables. They have distance and duration data as double and string. We can use these distance text and duration text variables to let user know ETA about route for each step. Action variable contains action of steps such as turn right, go straight, turn left, and many more actions. To draw route on map, we will need polylines, and each step contains its own polyline. When we combine all polylines for all steps in path, we will be able to draw route on map. Firstly, we need to create function in remote service interface. After base URL for direction API, we can add route service/driving URL to get driving route. This request should be in post method. For the request, we will send direction request model class. This model class contains coordinates for destination and departure points. As we see right here inside the getRoute function, we will call getRoute function of our viewModel class. This function inside the viewModel make network request to direction API using map repository implementation class. We can listen successful status which will be returned from live data about getting route. When route has successfully returned, we can do necessary operations. We will create polyline options instance first, and we will add each polylines to this variable. We can add coordinate of start location at first, and then we will add polylines for each step inside the for each loop. Polyline options interface accepts coordinate points at lat-long model, and we will make type conversion right here with polyline dot to lat-long function. This function is extension function which has been created by us to convert coordinate model to lat-long model. Then we will add polyline options to Huawei map, as we can see on line 400. We can add padding to move map to somewhere on screen. If we are using bottom sheet with map, it can be better to move map at a little bit top. Then we will use coordinate bounds to center road inside the map. Coordinate bounds contains northeast and southwest coordinates of route. Finally, if you would like to notice start location and end location on map, we can add marker for each of them. Petal Maps is Huawei's official map application. Users can download Petal Maps on App Gallery and use Petal Maps when they need navigation, searching place on map, and many more features. Map Kit provides us APIs to allow us to use Petal Maps for nearby place search, keyword search, route planning, navigation, and getting POI detailed scenarios. We need to use specified URI modules depends on needed scenarios. To use this feature, we need to have a Huawei phone which has more than 3 GB RAM, EMUI 10.0 or later, and HMS Core version should be 5.0 or later. In this example, we will learn about how to use Petal Maps for planning driving routes. As you see right here on Show Route on Petal Maps function, we need departure and destination coordinates. Then, we will create this URI by adding destination and departure point coordinates. Now, all we need to do is creating an intent object which has action view as action and theory which we have created above. We can check that is there an activity to display the intent. If activity which can display the intent exists, we can use start activity function with the intent. Then we will see the road on Petal Maps app. Let's see this scenario on the application. We will set our departure and destination points. Then we will click on this button. This button will call the Show Route on Petal Maps function by adding departure and destination coordinates. Then road will be drawn on Petal Maps app and our navigation will start.